Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Derek here. We're back reacting to another episode of The Boys. This is season 2, episode 7. It is called Butcher Baker Candlestick Maker. So who knows what that means? Before we jump into it, please consider leaving a like on the video and please consider subscribing. Helps so much. Love you guys. Weirdly have gotten a lot of subscribers in the last week. So thanks for being here, I guess. Welcome to the show. You'll regret being here. Yeah. What happened last time on The Boys? So last time, episode 6. Forgot what it was called, but the gang goes to this mental hospital or whatever. So they find out in the beginning, or Annie in the beginning of the episode relays the info about the Shady Oaks or whatever it's called, the facility. So they go on a field trip, and they're like, all right, let's figure this shiz out. And half the people go in, and some of them stay. So Annie and Butcher and Huey, they all stay outside in the van, where Mother's Milk, Frenchie, and Kimiko, they go in and they pretend to be like workers, and they kill a security guard, and you find out that it's like a facility that Vought is testing Compound V on people, like trying to perfect the serum or whatever so they can give it to adults and have bona fide like gifts, bona fide powers every time, like with consistency. They don't have to worry about them dying or exploding or whatever, because normally babies take to it best and then adults suck at it. But Vought's been using this facility to try and perfect it so that Stormfront can essentially create like an army of like white supremacist soldiers with powers and use them to kind of kill off all the other races. So that's not good. And we find out that Lamplighter is there. He's like, they're forcing him to work there, I presume, because otherwise they'd just kill him. And so anytime they like use the serum on a guy and maybe he's like learning to control it a little bit better, they're like, hey, this doesn't suck on that guy. They're like, all right, let's do that method again on someone brand new. Kill this guy. Lamplighter is in charge of burning them. We also find out some info about Lamplighter in the past. So when he killed Mallory's grandkids, he didn't know that it was them. Like, it was an accident. So his goal was to kill Mallory, and he didn't know that the grandkids were in that bed, which in my opinion, I think it completely clears him. I think he can be part of the team now, because, I mean, yes, he did kill kids, but it was a complete accident. And it's haunted him ever since, so I think he's dealt with enough punishment for that. And, you know, like, everybody on the team has killed someone, so why not him? But so they bring him back, and he even saves their lives. He doesn't out them to Stormfront, which is nice. And then 11 escapes, so whatever her name was, actually Cindy, she escapes. I threw in a nice little edit there in the last episode from Stranger Things where I was like, she's our friend, she's crazy. I assume Cindy will come into play at some point in the next 2 episodes. There's only 1 episode left, by the way, after this. But yeah, they have that fun time in there. Oh, Frenchie, we learned Frenchie didn't keep tailing him because he went to save his friend's life, and, you know, good on him for that, but he's still sad about it. Kimiko's softening up to him. And then Huey gets injured from some random soup that like rolled the van, and so Annie and Butcher have to drive him to the hospital. Annie ends up killing a guy on accident, but, you know, she didn't feel bad because he's just another person in the way. She's slowly becoming more like the rest of the boys, and I don't think she likes it. Both, she tells Butcher, like, Huey's too good for us, and he's like, yep, that's right. And then, did anything else happen? Oh, at the very end, Stormfront reveals to Homelander, because he's upset at her for lying to him. She reveals to him her secret Nazi past. So she was born in 1917 or something in Germany. She was a Nazi. She married a Nazi. She knew all the higher up Nazis. She married Frederick Vought, who gave her the first successful compound V injection. So he probably tested on a ton of other people. And as soon as he knew it worked, he's like, here, you can have this. And it's presumably made her immortal. So she can't die. She's got all these crazy gifts. And her lifelong goal now is to have the Aryan race be top dog, essentially not the Nazi platform into the future. And she wants Homelander to lead that Nazi group, and it's all gross and horrifying, and you're like, you're the worst, I hope you die. But it's just, ugh. I hate Nazis. Nazis are bad. If you're a Nazi and you subscribe to me, don't. I don't want you here. You're the worst. Please die. Literally, if you're a Nazi and you're in America, I hope you die. I hope you accept Jesus first, because then you'd probably, actually, if you accepted Jesus, you wouldn't be a Nazi. So do that first. Don't be a Nazi. Live a long, fulfilling life that isn't filled with Nazi stuff, but filled with nice things. Yeah. Before we jump into the actual episode, even though I've been talking for 7 minutes, I'm sorry about that. Please consider leaving a like on the video, and please consider subscribing. I love all of you. So many new faces. You will regret being here soon, I promise. That's it, though. Yeah, subscribe if you want to see more. Going through Umbrella Academy, Haunting of Bly Manor, Lucifer, The Mandalorian's coming back soon, all that good stuff. But I've been talking too much. Let's watch episode 7 of The Boys. Hey guys, Derek here. This is me editing again. I've had a lot of trouble getting this video to stay up. It keeps getting blocked automatically. So just to let you know, the reaction portion of this video, the source footage is going to be super transparent. It's really the only way I can get it to stay up on YouTube, because otherwise it just keeps getting taken down. So sorry about that, but hopefully you still enjoy what you see. I'm probably going to use this literal video that I'm taking right now will probably be in both The Boys Season 2 Episode 7 video and the Umbrella Academy Season 2 Episode 9 video, because both of those videos just, for some reason, are just getting blocked relentlessly. And so if they don't clear copyright stuff, I don't know. So I have both of those original videos are in dispute right now, but just in case, I'm uploading this second option, I guess, so that if those disputes get denied, instead of cutting them down and then linking to Vimeo, I can just include this part, and maybe having the reaction be super transparent will keep it up. So who knows? We're going to see what happens. Thank you for watching. Let's get to the reaction. Just does the same thing every day. Just gets the same info from horrible people. Oh, he's gonna kill this guy. He just saw headlights flash and made the guy's eyes look weird. He's definitely gonna kill this dude, isn't he?
Have a good day, hun.
No, it's up to us. We have to make our voices heard.
She's radicalizing people. This happens in real life. People don't think the things that are on these radical right-wing stuff is having an effect on people. It is. People are being radicalized. This type of thing happens.
Oh, I saw the light in your eyes. Just take the money.
You one of them? You fucking supervillain?
What?
Are you bulletproof, motherfucker?
No, please, I have a family, please.
Dude. He was just a regular guy. Yeah, you just killed a guy.
I told you Stormfront. Disgruntled ex-soup, I'm fairly sure he's fucked half the Sacred Heart cheerleading squad. But yeah, he'll be a good witness. It's not enough, though.
Not enough. If torture
Sacred Heart cheerleading squad, is that like confirmation that he had a relationship with minors?
I cleared it already. Cleared what?
You're gonna die.
Ashley,
You called them?
yeah, about an hour ago.
You
Mom,
idiot.
Looking for
You stupid idiot. Oh, Black Noir. Oh my god. Why would you call that? You're so dumb.
You guys want to watch Deep Desert the Blowhole?
I don't want to watch that film.
Is this a
Classic. You love
porn? Come on. Ooh, green light. That's torture light, right? That's the light that they show when they're gonna torture you to death, make you go crazy. Yeah, put you in this weird box. Power dampening shiz, like. I just go to sleep. I just be like, alright.
I was gonna do great things. I almost did. Now look at me. I'm like the cuck in the porn, sitting on the sidelines while the real heroes are they're doing the fucking. Worse.
Oh, come on, lamplighter, be nice.
Be the cuck fluffer.
Before these godless, inhuman supervillains started pouring across our borders, dragging us down into their mud.
This makes me so mad.
Has there ever been anyone in history more persecuted just for trying to protect their own? We are at war. We need more Compound V.
Absolutely.
We need
Oh.
more suits.
I hate her. I hate them.
We gotta go now.
It's up to you boys. Tag team it. You don't want to be the cuck? This is how you do it, man.
My whole life is over.
So end it doing something good.
Last chance to be a hero again.
Come on, I mean, do you want to be the cuck, or do you want to be the guy who fucks the wife?
Who you want to be, brother?
Let's go fuck the wife. Consensually, come on, come on.
Consensually. Oh, man. This is a trap.
Don't hate me.
What would I hate you?
Because his dad's not dead. Is he? Knew it. Is it John Noble?
It was my idea, but you...
I know I was no perfect father. And I never got a chance to say goodbye to Lenny. And I don't want that with you.
You didn't have a chance to say goodbye to Lenny.
You're the fucking reason he's dead. You let me tell you something.
What happened?
You either sink or you swim. And in Lenny's case, he chose to sink.
You don't have the fucking right to mention his name.
Fucking love Lenny. But he wasn't hard like you. As we used to leave his dead. You know? Are you the
Dude, you don't
strongest
get a-
bastard you know?
You don't get to excuse abusing your kid as like making them strong and
Tougher than I ever was.
make them like you don't get to be like
Oh,
you
you're
should be
woke.
grateful for me beating you and making you you're a horrible dad. Screw you. Dude, throw him over the edge.
You're a fucking monster. Just want to know.
Jesus. What have you done?
See, Lenny could never have done that. Christ.
Yo, Billy should have thrown him over the edge. I was like, he's gonna suggest giving her a baby, isn't he?
Want to finish out the backyard?
Oh, he's gonna show her his kid? Oh, no.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
This is Stormfront.
Hello.
Stormfront?
Are the first natural-born superhero.
Ugh,
Can we not?
That's right.
I don't like it. Stop it.
Be a family.
No, don't raise this kid to be a Nazi.
I wish I were as strong as you. But I'm not. Just need time.
Whoa, okay. Okay, Maeve. Ease up there. That was not the play.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's so tough. Like, you can't blame Elena for you know, feeling as though Maeve's like a monster. I mean, she doesn't necessarily feel that way. But you also can't blame Maeve because she didn't fully have a choice in any of the things that she did.
Tell him it's Grace Mallory.
Send are you talking about the congresswoman? Come on. They're mixing like her and Ilhan Omar. They're kind of turning them into one character.
I'd like to hear about your family. Keep them alive a bit longer. If you'd ever like to teach me.
That's nice. That means gun.
I'm seeing gun. Oh, yeah?
You should probably teach her French. I don't think she knows French.
Hey, glad you came. Happy birthday.
Oh, it's his birthday party? It's not their wedding? Okay.
Yeah. So, great news. I've got a meeting with Stan Edgar next week. Wow. Seriously? With Congress up their ass and all the shit with Starlight, Bot needs trusted, proven commodities right now. They need you too. Yeah. What do you guys think of Eagle the Archer?
Oh, he's like a brother to me. Yeah, he was there for me when I was at rock bottom. He's the most kind, loving person that you
He's
ever...
a toxic personality, and no church members are to have any contact with him whatsoever.
Why?
Right.
What did he do?
Well, he claims the program had failed him.
Oh, you could see
Program. It doesn't exist. You understand?
you could see cracks in him dealing with stuff. So they just excommunicate him. That's crazy. Yo, A-Train, you better he's I think A-Train just saw what happens when you don't toe the line.
College girls? Really?
They're replying.
Does not make it better.
He used to sneak college girls in, probably not college girls.
I'm either still in the system or about to be swarmed by guards with AKs.
Wait, what?
If you're still in the system, it's probably a trap, right?
And boom, bitches. All right, let's go.
Maeve?
There's no way.
Here is your quarterback. He protects his blind side, okay?
Reenacting a scene from The Blind Side?
How you have my back, how you have his, okay? Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
Oh, they're not gonna like that.
So are you into any things that, you know, kids are into?
Yeah.
Like, NBA 2K? PewDiePie?
PewDiePie.
Let's see. There's Homelander Origins, Homelander Rise of a Hero, Homelander Darkest Day, Homelander Brightest Night.
Oh, your dad is so good
In Darkest Day, in Brightest Night, no evil shall escape my sight. Green Lantern, baby. You're just gonna drive right on the grass. Of course.
Because I'm about to go into that room next door to your door.
No.
And I'm going to bash your brains out. And then I'm going to find your two sons and their wives and their little kiddies.
No.
Your whole fucking family dies today. Or you help me.
Kind of the family dies regardless, right?
What's it going to be?
It's just Butcher would be a more immediate. That's like the main. That's the main floor, man. That's not a holding cell.
What the hell? This is the conference room. She's not here.
He just wanted to see if he was still on the thing.
What?
That's all he wanted, was to be up here one last time.
I just wanted to make my dad proud.
What?
What the fuck?
Why?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Did he actually just kill himself? Oh my god. Can she use that light? The emergency light? Oh, frick. Power up, baby. Let's go. Dang it. I was hoping he would be a... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's disgusting. That, oh, that's super disgusting. That's super gross. That's super duper gross. Lamplighter literally just killed himself. I wanted him to be part of the team. That sucks. Oop, Black Noir. Through the wall. God dang. That's a dead man. Ugh. Would this actually... Isn't she still pretty, like, bulletproof? Can he stop her from breathing? Would that do anything? Okay, yeah. So he could knock her out. He's not gonna kill her. There's no way she dies right here. Oh, Maeve, what's up? Hot damn. What is that a grenade?
Was that an almond joy?
Oh, it was an almond joy?
Tree nut allergy.
What? Took his EpiPen? No way. No way. There's no way they killed Black Noir with a tree nut allergy. He's fine. They told him something.
You're a liar. You lied to me.
What do you mean?
You just flew me up and showed me that this house is fake. The name
Oh,
is fake.
no.
Boy deserves to know the truth.
Why?
Don't worry. He'll still have a mother. Hey, Ryan! Ryan! Hey, Ryan! No, Ryan!
She is planning to be the mom now. And she's trapped in this compound. Yo, you gotta get Butcher. Got him to do it.
Okay. Quiet, everybody.
That's
Quiet. You have 5 minutes to make your opening statement.
Oh! Oh my god. That guy's head exploded. Homelander's go. His head exploded. Is this Cindy? What is happening? Who keeps dying? He died. That girl died. He touches his own head. Oh my god. Is Mallory okay? Yo, he doesn't know what's happening. Is this Stormfront? That was all on TV? They didn't cut that after the first guy? That was insane. That's the... Oh, that's the end of the episode. Oh my god. Yo. Was it Cindy? Is Cindy clapping people? That seemed targeted. I don't think that was Cindy. No, I don't think that was 11 doing that crap. I mean, she could, right? She could do that. They wanted us to think it's her. Maybe it was Stormfront. Possibly. Although I feel if it was Stormfront, she probably would have killed Mallory too, right? Does she know Mallory's involved in this stuff? Homelander seems genuinely confused, and everyone else was freaking out. It could be Stormfront. It could be the senator. I don't know. She seems shocked, but that could be an act. Homelander can't do that. I don't think. He seemed like actually confused. And we don't know much about the senator so far, so I don't know. No, it wasn't her. No way. Freaking Shockwave died. Yo, people were getting clapped left and right. Sweet Martha. Good God. Okay, let's start over. So we start with this stupid fat guy who just like wakes up every day and watches Fox News and listens to Donald Trump radicalize people and Lindsey Graham and all these people talk about aliens invading our country, and he gets radicalized and kills a person. Obviously I know that that's not actually what he was watching, but you can make the connections that they're obviously they're connecting things to the real world. If you guys don't, if you guys are seeing that scene and you don't make that connection, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you guys are stupid if you don't. Like, not to malign all of the right-wing conservatives, but if you don't watch that initial first scene and make the direct connection to, Alex Jones and Fox News and whatever far right-wing stuff that people watch, like, this dude got radicalized because people in power said horrible things about people who looked different than him and made him scared, and he killed a person because every single day he was bombarded with that stuff. If you cannot see the connections, you're an idiot. I'm sorry. But okay, let's hit up the group. So their plan is to have Lamplighter testify at this congressional hearing, right? And tell them all the things that happened, and they know that it's not going to go well for him. They're like, he's going to be torn to shreds. Like, the media's going to tear him apart. Little did he probably would have died anyway due to all the head exploding. But that's the plan. We have Annie talking to her mom, and her mom, what an idiot. She's like, oh yeah, I cleared this with Ashley, that we're gonna run away together. What? No! You don't do that. You're so stupid. Like, Annie's mom is easily the worst. Okay, I take that back. I was gonna say Annie's mom is easily the worst character in this show. Obviously that's Stormfront and Homelander in terms of like horrible things they do. In terms of pure frustration about how stupid they are, Annie's mom all day. Like, come on. And they get captured, and Annie's put in this torture cell where that dampens her powers. Like, they have this green light that somehow I guess is light that she can't take. But yeah, so she's stuck in there. Meanwhile, Huey is back at this mansion watching porn with Lamplighter, and it's just like, he's in there like, dude, we're cucks. Like, we're here because we're useless. Like, I've been thrown aside by the Seven. I am no longer part of the gang. They're off doing heroics without me. That's the thing he's upset about. And Huey's like, dude, I'm here because I got nothing. I'm the cuck fluffer. Oh man, I was really hoping that Lamplighter was gonna join the team. Nope. Talking about the radicalization, previously, Stormfront and Homelander doing exactly what people like the president do. They go on these stages and they tell you that you should be afraid of people who are different than you, and they radicalize you and get you to hate people that don't look like you and don't talk like you, and it sucks. It's the worst. It's why you should go out and vote on November 3rd, and preferably vote not for him. But they're the worst. They start off with thoughts and prayers to the guy who was killed. Totally not our fault. Even though we said these things that radicalized these people, you can't blame me for this person dying. I totally disavow the person that did this, but anyone else, yeah, stand back and stand by. Come on. Like, ugh. It's so frustrating. Like, the direct parallels. You have to see it. Like, I don't know how you don't see it. Back to Huey. Huey and actually, we know Huey and Lamplighter are gonna go try and save Annie. Butcher meets his dad, who's dying, and his mom did that to try and for his benefit, to see like, okay, this weak old man, like, look at the state he's in. Like, he doesn't have this power over you anymore. Like, his dad raised him in a rough way. Probably abused him, hit him, made him hard in his mind. Like, perfect casting, by the way. John Noble, he's so flippin' good. Like, John Noble can somehow play the most, like, evil, despicable people. But then he can play the dad from Fringe, and you're like, it's this sad old man who's just like, he loves his kids so much, and he's sweet, and he loves a cow. And it's just beautiful. If you haven't seen Fringe, watch freaking Fringe. Watch Fringe immediately. Like, pause this video, watch the entirety of Fringe, and then come back, and you'll know what I'm talking about. He's so freaking good. But he can also play that just on a dime. Like, he can play that evil type person. And that's the kind of dad he was, where he was horrible to his kids, abused his kids, expects them to be grateful for how they were treated because now they're not scared of anything. And he caused his own son, Lenny, to kill himself because he was abused so much. And, like, where Butcher went off to the military and like Becca was saying earlier in the season, like, this war path started long before he met her. It started from his dad. Like, his hatred for these types of people started from his dad, and started from Lenny killing himself. And he blames his dad, rightfully. He's like, you killed Lenny. You're the reason Lenny killed himself. And his dad is a piece of garbage. But his mom, like, he still has this hold over him of, like, that's why Butcher does what he does. That's why Butcher lives the way he lives, and he's so horrible to lots of people, and he's on this murderous war path, is because of his father. And his mom is trying to be like, look at how weak and feeble he is. Like, I don't want you to turn into him. And, Butcher has, this whole season, he's kind of being confronted with the fact that he is so remarkably similar to his father and to Homelander. Him and Homelander are in incredibly similar situations, where instead of Homelander, like, being abused, he kind of maybe almost was. Homelander had a nice childhood up until he was like 6, where he would, he had passions, he liked things, and then Vogelbaum went to work on him, whatever that means, and turned him into this strongest man alive. Like the parallels of that, where Butcher's dad wanted him to be strong, so he hurt him and he abused him, and you know, Vogelbaum needed Homelander to be the strongest man alive. Like, even though their upbringings were so incredibly distant and not similar, they were also like completely, almost identical in a sense. But freaking it, like his dad's the worst. Cut back to the rally, Homelander and Stormfront talking about kids, and immediately Homelander's like, oh, I know how you can have a kid. We can just be parents to my kid. And Becca's out of the picture. And the whole time they're just walking all over Becca. She's trying to talk and be like, oh yeah, like, you know, maybe, you know, trying to be a good mom, like clearly doesn't want to have them involved, but they're just, Stormfront in particular, she's like, oh no, like it's clear Stormfront's the one in charge. Even though Homelander is the dad, Stormfront is the one looking at him like, like giving him all those looks like, you best say what I want you to say. And then even though I feel like they agreed, like, hey, maybe he should stay here, have for a little while longer at least, like let him live this sheltered life. Homelander just ignores it, and he flies the kid up, shows him everything's fake. Now his kid hates his mom, and Becca's like, oh, he needs a mom, and Stormfront's like, he'll still have a mom. Like, Stormfront, like, outwardly saying it without saying it, being like, I'm his new mom. Like, first natural-born superhero, I'm raised to be a Nazi. Like, come on. Like, that's Stormfront's dream. She doesn't have to necessarily pick someone who's already a Nazi and give them Compound V. She can just be like, hey, I'm gonna raise this natural-born prodigy up to be a superhero. Now she knows the process works. Oh, she's freaking the worst. And then Maeve and Elena's like, yo, I need some time. I was just confronted with the most horrible thing ever of my loved one. The possibility of my loved one doing atrocious things, like regardless of whether she had the choice or not, like the actions were still committed, and Elena has to deal with that. And you know, the real Maeve is not necessarily someone she wants to know, I guess. At least she doesn't think so. She still loves her, but like she can't be around her. Like, that's not healthy. And Maeve, that spirals. Maeve, she sleeps with a dude, you know, cheats on Elena, even though maybe Elena technically ended that relationship there. Ashley, for a brief second, is an actual person, which is nice. What else? Ooh, another nice moment. Kimiko teaches Frenchie some sign language after they bond about their past. The Alistair's birthday party. So Eagle's kicked out of the religion. He's kicked out of the Church of Scientology because, you know, we had seen in previous episodes where he would have like a distant look in his face, or like things wouldn't be working perfectly for him. I guess they wanted him to cut his mom out of his life, and he was like, no, I'm not going to do that. So they trashed him in the media and excommunicated him and just did all these things. And so now he's gone. They're just like, yo, everyone, no, none of you know him. You all hate him. There's no program. Like all this is garbage. And the Deep is like, the Deep is he's fully in it. He's like, oh yeah, screw him. And A-Train, God bless his heart, even though he's also, all these people are horrible people, but at different points they have redeeming arcs. A-Train is looking at this like, dude, I don't know if I want to get involved. Like he's in his head, he's like, frick. Like he's stuck between a rock and a hard place of like, he has over $1 million in debt or whatever, 7-figure debt. an addiction, a heart problem. He is not in a good place. So he's pretty much going to be out on the streets regardless if he doesn't go along with them. But now he's really regretting going along with them, because at any point he's like, yo, I don't know about this. He just gets tossed aside, similar to how he was tossed aside by the Seven. And it's just, it's the worst. It's the worst. It's the worst. Butcher threatens to murder Vogelbaum's whole family unless he helps him. So he does. What else? Freaking Lamplighter gets Huey in this place, and Huey thinks he's leading him to the cell to help Annie. He's absolutely not. He gets there and he's like, oh, they took my statue, sets himself on fire, just kills himself, you know. Sucks. Like, Lamplighter's a crappy dude. There's hints and lines there about him having potential like relationships with minors and cheerleading. I don't know if it was about the cheerleading squad that they mentioned. Who knows if it was a high school cheerleading squad or a college cheerleading squad, because he mentions college girls later. Sets himself on fire, kills himself, which is interesting. He can manipulate fire, but he's not immune to fire. Again, not the greatest power if you're not immune to it, like the Acid Man. Like, you gotta fix that. Huey has to cut off his hand. Again, this was such a huge bummer. I wanted Lamplighter to be part of the team. As soon as he was kind of being a dick earlier in the episode, though, you're like, ooh, maybe he shouldn't. But he's being a jerk. Annie gets out because the alarm lights sound. She drains the power from the lights. She gets out. Black Noir starts beating the shiz out of her. So like she's strong. She's got powers that she can use well, and she is pretty tough. Like, she's invulnerable to a lot of stuff, but she doesn't have any real like combat abilities. Black Noir can straight up brawl. This guy's a street fighter. He'll go to town on you. He's in combat gear. Like, he'll take you to town. He'll destroy you. And he's got powers, healing, super strength. If you know the comics, this is one thing that I had spoiled for me, unfortunately, from like an internet comment somewhere, which at first I thought might not have been true, but then, you know, I found out that it is true. In the comics, the identity of Black Noir is someone. And when you find out who it is, like, the things, a lot of stuff about Black Noir will make sense. He does some horrible things in the comics. Let's keep it at that. He's about to kill Annie, and then Maeve finally is like part of the good team for like 2 minutes. She shoves an Almond Joy down Black Noir's throat because he has a peanut allergy, and she kicks away his EpiPen. There's no way he died from that. Like, he's fine, right? There's no way he died from a peanut allergy. Okay, she just said to come with her, and she didn't want to do it. So yeah, their whole plan, now that Lamplighter's dead, their whole plan is effed. They're like, well, great, this man's not here, but luckily Butcher got Vogelbaum to be part of the crew to testify, and they go to testify, and right as they're about to be like, hey man, you got 5 minutes, heads start popping. Like, it was like the end of Kingsman, the first Kingsman movie. Heads just exploding everywhere. Things are going off. You know, everyone is so confused. He's so dumb. He's watching this TV. He stops, he looks at his own head. He's like, am I gonna die? Okay, from what I could tell, no one like super important died other than Vogelbaum and like Shockwave and the one the other senator that was up there with what's her face. So no one, like, Mallory didn't die, the senator didn't die, like the good senator, I think. unless she's got like a long con plan, like this is part of a larger plan for her. I don't think it was her. Don't think it was Homelander. It could have been Stormfront, but she hasn't shown that ability. Maybe she can like manipulate the neurons, the electricity firing in people's brains and explode it. Who knows? It wasn't Ashley. Wasn't Maeve, or not Maeve, Mallory. And then it just ends with like Butcher getting all serious face, like he's ready to go to town. Like, oh my gosh. This episode was insane. Butcher, Baker, Candlestick, Maker. Freaking A. Who knows what that means, but this episode, good God. Their whole plan is, what are they going to do? Their whole plan is F. This is like back to stage 1. This is like back to season 1 styles when they just had no resources on their side. And it's just them versus superheroes. This is freaking crazy. Oh, man. Next week, I might have to do two parts, possibly, because it's like an hour plus of footage next week, I think. So, or I might just have to do a longer episode, which isn't always great because that leads to more possibility of it getting claimed or striked. Luckily, I haven't gotten any of those. Who knows? Next week looks like it's going to be a long episode, though, because it's the finale of the season. Frickin' hate. This episode was insane. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below. Were you as mind blown? Mind blown as I was. Pun not intended at first, but now fully intended. Mind blown. Were you as mind blown as me? Did you were you expecting that? Like I was expecting it, but not expecting it, because like I wasn't expecting that specifically, but I didn't think that it was gonna go perfectly. This was like the scene in Batman versus Superman when that one dude just blows his wheelchair up in the middle of Congress and kills all those people, and Superman couldn't do anything about it. Except now Superman is a Nazi and probably wasn't very upset that so many people died. He's probably psyched, actually. He's probably like, him and Stormfront are probably going to try and spin this so freaking hard. And Butcher is so excited. He's like, yes, bloodshed. Blood for the blood god. Now he gets to go on a murderous rampage again. He all his fears and assumptions about Homelander in his head were probably justified right there. Was it Stan Edgar? Could he have done that? Is that why he wasn't afraid of Homelander before? Because he could blow his head up? Who knows, man? The possibilities are endless. Let me know what you thought down below. If you liked my reaction to this episode, please leave a like on the video. That means so much. If you want to see more reactions from me for the finale, for any other show I'm watching right now, which you can check out in playlists in the channel, please subscribe. That means even more than a like, because then maybe turn the bell on if you want. Other than that, I think that's all I got. Yeah, I'll catch you guys next time for probably an action-packed, mind-blowing finale. See ya. Peace.